Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel. My name's Martin, delivery driver, and next to delivering with Just Eat, Deliveroo, and Uber Eats. I say Just Eat, Stuart, really. But there we go. Anyway, so today's video is all about which app is better. I've had this question a couple of times over the last few months. People saying, in your opinion, which one is the best one? Now, as a few other people might have been as well, I used to work in restaurants, so I've got a bit of knowledge on how the apps are in a restaurant. I've ordered with all of them as a customer and obviously delivered with all of them. So this video will be about which app is best overall, including delivering, ordering as a customer, and working in a restaurant. So there'll be a few questions in each, and it's going to be 3 points for the best app, 1 point for second best, and a big fat 0 for who's bottom. I think if anybody's watched this before, my channel before, they're going to know who's going to come last, probably. No, I'm not going to give it away. But as I go through my day delivering today, I shall go through them with you, and we'll see who comes out best. Also, guys, one disclaimer quickly. This is obviously my own preference, my own experiences in the area that I'm working in. So I know some people might have some different opinions. Please, I don't mind, put them in the comments. Tell me what you think. Anything I've missed, which I'm sure I would have done. It's all in my head, but quite often it doesn't actually come out. So yeah, just be aware that don't take what I say as gospel if you're just starting out, especially. Because what is true for me down south might not be true for you up in Glasgow or in Newcastle or somewhere else, or indeed in London. So yeah, just a disclaimer. So number one, again, the most important thing out of the way. First, what we will here for, the pay. Now, in my opinion, the pay is a bit of a tie between Deliveroo and Stuart. This is because, in general, I feel like Stuart is a better pay. But however, when Deliveroo's got a boost on, for example, on a Saturday night, 1.5, or even at 1.3 or 4, I feel like their boosts are quite a lot better. There's been a few times where I've been paid north of £10 for a delivery order for a single, which is pretty damn good. And also people can add tips on delivery, which they can't on Stuart. So for me, it's Deliveroo and Stuart tied. So I'll give them both 3 points. And then Uber lagging behind. I find with Uber, the pay is okay if you're literally at the restaurant that you want to pick up from. Otherwise, generally they want you to drive, at least in my town, like 3 or 4 miles for quite a lot of the pickups, which means that you could be driving for like 30, 40 minutes, and sometimes they only want to pay you like 3 or 4 quid. Not great. So number 2 is job availability. So how many jobs are available when I log into the app? So for me, this one's pretty easy. Every time I log in, I can always get a job with Stuart. Other than maybe first thing in the morning, or as it gets a bit later, Deliveroo maybe gets a little bit busier, but generally Stuart, definitely best for work availability. There's always some work available. Second place is Deliveroo. I find it might take a few more minutes to get a Deliveroo job. You have to start driving towards places might have work available. And third place is Uber. Quite often I could have Uber on for a couple of hours and not get any jobs through at all. Sometimes get loads of jobs at the same time with Uber. It's all very weird. And quite often with Uber, they're asking you to go miles, as I said before. So yeah, Stuart, Deliveroo, Uber. Number 3, what's it like when something goes wrong on job? So for me, this one, definitely Deliveroo wins. Every time I've ever had a problem on Deliveroo, they've answered straight away and sorted out anything that's gone wrong straight away. Can't complain about Deliveroo at all, not once whatsoever. Second place, it's a close one. something goes wrong, you have to contact them. I would say a draw between Uber and Stuart for second place, a point each. Stuart obviously got the chat option, which is quite good, but I've had a couple of times where it's just not worked, which has been a bit of a pain. At least with Uber you can actually call them, although when you call them they're a disaster. They've no idea what's going on. You have to explain yourself about 1 million times before they actually sort it out, and half the time send a message on top of that. Also, the other thing with Uber, they're a nightmare to send a message to. You have to go through loads of menus and try and find somewhere where you can actually send a message. So yeah, Deliveroo, definitely top dog, 3 points. And then Uber and Stuart probably joint second. So category number 4 is the app itself. So which one is the best app for overall like use and how it is, how reliable it is and stuff. So for this one, I'm going to say Deliveroo is the best one to use. I've never had a problem with it going wrong. Doesn't drain the battery. So yeah, Deliveroo number 1. I say second place, actually Uber Eats. I've never had it crash on me. It can be a little bit difficult to navigate if you want to send them a message, exactly like I said before. And the only other bad thing is that it seems to drain my battery really fast, the Uber app. Last place, it's got to be Stuart. I've never seen an app crash so much. It seems to crash at least once a week on me. I have to either log in, log back out about 1 million times, and it's always generally halfway through a job. So it might be like nearly at the address, and all of a sudden it goes blank. Quite often have to uninstall and reinstall the app. So yeah, Stuart's app is definitely the most unreliable. So yeah, Deliveroo, Uber, Stuart. So category number 5 is partner protection. So this is like, for example, if you get ill or if something happens while you're on shift, like you fall down some stairs and you break a leg, something like that, what protections are in place and how easy are they to apply for, etc. So I'm going to put Deliveroo at number 1 just because I've applied twice and both times I got what I applied for. So I applied for sickness when I was off sick. I had an operation, and when I had my twins I applied and they gave me the double £1,000. They gave me £2,000. Stuart, I've heard theirs is really good, but I've never actually had to apply for it because I've only had it for a short amount of time. So I'm going to put them second because I can't comment too much on them, but Deliveroo definitely very good. If you do apply, you might be waiting for a while, though. It's a bit of a time-consuming process. Uber's got to be last. Twice I've applied, twice they turned me down. I contested why they turned me down, and I never even received an email back. Charming. So that's the end of the driver questions. So 5 questions I've done all together. So there's 15 points up for grabs. So let's see how they go on. So first place at the moment, Deliveroo, 13 points. Second place is Stuart with 8 points. And Uber Eats in third place, 2 points. So yeah, as a driver, definitely I would say Deliveroo is, for me, overall the best people to work for. Stuart second, Uber definitely last. So as a customer, I've ordered, as say, off all the apps. So which one do I rate the highest? Personally, I would say overall Deliveroo. With Just Eat, we've had some nightmares where for some reason there's been massive delays. I'm guessing it's possibly where the app's crashed and drivers haven't been able to pick up and drop off properly. With Uber Eats, twice I ordered food and basically some of the sides didn't come, and then they didn't actually refund us. They just said sorry about that, no refund, no nothing. With Deliveroo, it's always been fine. We did have once where something didn't come and they're refunded straight away. So for me, it's Deliveroo, then Stuart, just because obviously, but not giving a refund for stuff that was missing is just crazy. And then Uber. So yeah, that's all I'm going to go into as a customer, because not really much to say, but there we go. So lastly, how was it using the apps in restaurant? In restaurants, I did find that Deliveroo and Uber were probably the best two. Just Eat used to be a bit of a nightmare, just because they used to send through the order and then the rider at the same time, which when you need to prepare and cook the food is not ideal. Definitely Stuart's at the lowest. The only good thing about them is their tablets are much more durable. So that is one of the things. I would say on the whole, probably Deliveroo a little bit better than it. Well, no, actually, they're both as good as each other. So they both get 3 points, Deliveroo and Uber. Stuart gets 0, unfortunately. So let's tally it up and see who the winner is. So guys, time for the results. So there were 21 points available for any app that managed to get 3 out of 3 every single time. So in first place comes Deliveroo with 19 out of 21. I just think that personally they probably not always the best pay, but they do give the best overall experience. Customer care is good. When you have to call up for support, when you're out on the road if something's gone wrong, it's pretty good. Overall, they're probably the best app for me. I'm sure somebody else might have a different opinion, so please feel free to put it in the comments if you've got a different opinion. But Deliveroo for me is the best. Next up, Stuart got a 9. Unfortunately, things like the app crash and stuff like that, I let it down a little bit. Maybe for the fact that I've never had to apply for anything through them. I've never had sickness or anything while I've been working with them. So they lose some points there. And obviously in restaurant, they lost some points as well. Stuart second. And in last place, I don't think anyone who might have seen any of my videos before might be surprised. It's Uber Eats. Uber got a 5. They were quite good in a restaurant, but as a rider, not great. So, yeah. If you enjoyed the video, please like, comment and subscribe as ever. And if you've got any other opinion, please let me know. But just be nice about it, eh? Nobody needs trolling. Catch you next time. Cheers.